Every day I wake up, wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Start off with some quick sports. Last night, the Dolphins beat the Jets 27-21. The Broncos beat the Bengals 28-3. Tyreek Hill, he suffered a dislocated knee and was taken to the hospital for evaluation. So that was NFL sports. What's up, Mimi?
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
I'm
Good
great.
morning.
How you feeling?
Peace, Mimi.
Good morning. Okay, so we start this morning in Washington, where a government shutdown is now just hours away. Congress has until midnight tonight to strike a deal, or large parts of the federal government will grind to a halt. Now, after a high-stakes meeting at the White House yesterday, both sides walked away, still pointing fingers. Republicans blame Democrats for refusing to pass a short-term funding bill, and Democrats say the GOP is trying to push through a plan without their input. Let's hear how Vice President J.D. Vance put it after that meeting.
I think we're headed to a shutdown because the Democrats won't do the right thing. I hope they change their mind, but we're going to see. Whatever our disagreements are, let's negotiate with them. Let's talk about them. Let's figure out a bipartisan solution, but you don't shut the government down. In other words, you don't put a gun to the American people's head and say, unless you do exactly what Senate and House Democrats want you to do, we're going to shut down your government. That's exactly what they're proposing out there.
I feel like this happens every few months. Every few months you see this headline.
Yeah.
It's like the government's going to be shut down. It's like Nick Cannon's having a baby. Nicki Minaj had a Twitter rant. It's just like the same headline every few months.
Yeah, but I always ask the same question. If it does shut down, what does that mean for the American people?
Yeah, and we're going to get there. It could mean a lot for the American people, and it could look a lot different for the American people. I know we talked about yesterday how the president is threatening mass layoffs if the government does shut down. But Democrats are also firing back, saying Republicans are the ones refusing to compromise. Let's hear Senator Chuck Schumer on that.
Their bill has not one iota of Democratic input. That is never how we've done this before. When I was leader, we negotiated 4 times with Republicans, and we never had a shutdown. And so it's up to the Republicans whether they want to shut down or not.
Well, Democrats insist that any deal must include protections like the Obamacare tax credits, which are expected to expire at the end of the year. And with neither side backing down, the odds of a government shutdown starting tomorrow keeps climbing. And to answer your question, Envy, for everyday people, the fallout looks real in many ways. It could be delayed food assistance, small business loans. Those will also could be delayed, housing programs, slower processing for Social Security benefits or veterans benefits, so just real consequences. And again, President Trump has warned there could be mass firings if the government does shut down. And that's a major break from the past. Usually government workers are furloughed and they're called back with pay. And so he's saying that he's using something in his arsenal, saying that if you do this, thousands of people could be laid off. So that has lots of federal workers really scared.
All right.
Yeah. And meanwhile, YouTube is agreeing to pay a $24.5 million lawsuit to settle with President Trump. This comes after the platform suspended his account for the January 6th Capitol attacks. Now, most of that money, about $22 million of it, will go to Trump himself. He says he'll use it to help fund a brand new White House state ballroom. It's a $200 million project he's been touting as part of his legacy. And the rest of the settlement will be split among the plaintiffs. Now, this deal is a big one because it wraps up all 3 lawsuits that Trump filed against social media after his 2021 ban. Now, Meta, they already paid $25 million. X, formerly known as Twitter, they paid $10 million. And now YouTube, it closes out that settlement with big tech, and they're now paying that $24.5 million.
Yeah, there's not a platform safe. YouTube, Meta, X, if Trump wants to tap your jaw and, put his hand in your cookie jar, most people are saying, here, take my cookies.
So wait a minute.
Yeah.
So if one of these X or YouTube, they suspended somebody for not the right reason, you can sue them and possibly get $20 million?
Here y'all go, because y'all stupid. Y'all think y'all the president. You're not Donald Trump, you idiots. That's the difference.
Is that what you're saying?
You're not Donald Trump,
I'm
you
talking
idiots.
to Mimi, is that what you're saying? If they suspended my
That is
account,
not what I'm saying.
That's
my
not what
account
you're
down,
saying. Because you
That's
regular,
not what
everyday, smegular people ain't going to be able to do that. That's the president of the United States of America. It's a different level of power, and people are, bending the knee to him. It's really just that simple.
And it goes back to what you've been saying. He's coming back after everyone, right? Charlamagne, this is
Revenge.
his hit list. We're seeing it with the news stations, right? With him coming after all the stations, Paramount, everybody. So YouTube is just another in the long list of people or companies he's going after that he feels wronged him back in days when he was running for president.
Yeah, so. Trump put it on his list. Oh, y'all suspended my account? I remember that. Run me my coins. X, you suspended my account? I remember that. Run me my coins. Meta, you too? I remember that. Run me my coins. It's a hit list.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
God, I ain't seen nobody spin the block like this since Nelly and Ashanti.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's real. It's definitely happening, and we're watching it play out in real time. And this is not something that we've ever seen before, so it's very interesting to keep watching. All right, well, coming up at 7, a major shift in how federal payments may be delivered. We'll talk about that in the next hour.
All right. Everybody else.
It does make you think, though. It's like, who came back better? Was it Trump? Was it
Trump?
Was it the dude Kane beat up in Minister Society when they came back and shot up the block? Was it the Boys in the Hood when they came back and shot Ricky?
Nah, Trump.
No,
Gotta be
Trump.
Trump, right?
Trump got 50. Then it was Ricky,
Damn.
but Trump got 50.
Yeah.
He got what? Yeah, Trump came back. Damn. All right. Well, get it off here, Chess. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Start off with some sports. In Monday Night Football, the Dolphins beat the Jets 21-27, and the Broncos beat the Bengals 28-3. What's up, man?
Hey, sending positive energy to Tyreek Hill, too, man.
That's
he got
right.
hurt last night.
Dislocated his knee, they said.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
good.
said it looked
I thought it
bad.
was worse. Yeah.
What?
No, I thought it was worse. I didn't know.
Yeah, no, that's what the initial reports are saying.
All right. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing this morning?
Good.
Good. Okay, so we start this hour with a rare and unusual gathering at the nation's top military leaders. Now, all this is happening as the government faces a possible government shutdown. Now, President Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who now goes by the title Secretary of War, are set to speak today at the Marine Corps base in Quantico, Virginia. Hundreds of generals and admirals were told with just a few days' notice to fly in from around the world for this last-minute event. Now, Hegseth is supposed to open with a speech about what he calls warrior ethos. That's basically the mindset and discipline that keeps combat units sharp and lethal. He's also expected to emphasize tougher combat standards and even grooming rules, like troops being required to stay clean-shaven. Then President Trump will follow with his own remarks, a moment that will reportedly be live-streamed nationwide for the public to watch. Now, here's where the timing is striking. As we talked about last hour, this all comes as Congress is racing toward a midnight deadline to avoid a government shutdown. So, Envy, I know we spoke about what this means for everyday people, but if you are a military personnel, lawmakers say that if you don't reach a deal, 2 million U.S. service workers could be forced to keep working without pay. The Pentagon's contingency plan says troops will still be on duty, contractors would still keep building ships and missile systems, but operations at the border and overseas, those will also keep moving forward, but paychecks will stop until Washington reaches a deal. And while today's speeches may be framed as a morale boost or rallying the troops moment, experts say it's happening against a real backdrop of real uncertainty. So if the government does shut down many of these military personnel, they will head back home to their bases and commands with no money to flow again. And a lot of experts are asking if this meeting could have been an email, a conference call. Many believe that it's going to be a photo op. So we'll see what happens as all these military leaders gather this morning in Quantico, Virginia.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this meeting. Like, what is it about? When you think about how they've been sending the National Guard into these cities, like, what are they planning? Like, what if they're having a conversation about what the military is willing to do? Because, authoritarian regimes, usually have some type of military under their control. Like, what? Yeah. Like, what? I don't know. This is just strange. Like, why?
And they said that too. It could be a pledge of loyalty. We don't know exactly yet what the details are, but hopefully today, after they have this meeting, we'll find out more about that too, Charlamagne. And now turning to the economy, the Trump administration is rolling out a new wave of tariffs, adding fresh import taxes on everything from the drugs in your medicine cabinet to the cabinets in your kitchen. So beginning tomorrow, here's what's going to take effect. There will be a 100% tariff on pharmaceutical drugs made overseas, a 50% tariff on kitchen cabinets and bathroom vanities, a 30% tariff on upholstered furniture, and a 25% tariff on heavy-duty trucks. Now, most of us aren't driving big rigs, but those trucks do haul your grocery, your clothes, your packages. And so if those costs go up, so do your price at the store. And the biggest hit could be on medicine. The U.S. Imports about $230 billion worth of drugs last year. And a 100% tariff could mean reduced access and higher insurance costs, and home projects would feel it too. A 50% tariff on kitchen cabinets and vanities means your remodeling prices will get higher. And 30% on those upholstered furniture that's all mostly made in China means higher prices if you need to buy furniture at the store. And so bottom line, whether it's medicine, meals, a makeover, these tariffs are going to hit hard. And just yesterday, Trump added Hollywood to that list, threatening a 100% tariff on movies made outside the U.S. Now, experts say that will be really tough to enforce, but it shows just how wide this tariff net is spreading.
Yeah, a lot of people going to get thoughts and prayers for the holidays, man. Like, folks going to have to remember the reason for the season this year.
Right.
Okay. Right.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, with the amount of hikes, like you said, everything from furniture to groceries to food. Like you said, a lot of people just going to get some.
You're going to have to remember the reason
prayers,
for the season.
That's right.
Okay? A lot of people are going to be exercising their faith this year. Now, all of a sudden, you want to celebrate Jesus' birthday, huh? Oh, now you want to celebrate Kwanzaa. It ain't about the gifts this year, huh? Okay.
Exactly, because everything is going up. He's leaving no stone unturned. So, and speaking of the reason for the season, if you are planning to ship gifts this holiday season, you'll want to get them in the mail sooner than later. The U.S. Postal Service says starting this Sunday, October 5th, prices are going up on popular services like Priority Mail, Priority Express, Parcel Select, and Ground Advantage.
So that I can't even send you a gift now.
Yeah.
It's too much for a gift.
You can't even get a gift mail. That's right. This is a temporary price hike, though. It's meant to cover the handling of, those holiday deliveries.
Oh, yeah.
And UPS says they want to be competitive with other shippers. So those higher prices, though, will stay through January 18th, which seems long after the holidays, but that they will stay in effect until January 18th. So if you are mailing cards, letters, packages for the holidays, you might want to get on that or have a little extra budget, because that does, again, take effect on this Sunday, October 5th.
How they starting this early? Like October?
Bro, the holiday seasons are here. What are you talking about?
Usually holiday season is what?
After Halloween.
Halloween is part of the holiday season.
Is
I
it?
don't know why you keep saying
no,
that.
November,
It's never been a part
Thanksgiving,
of my
I thought
holiday
after.
season.
Yeah, the Christmas
Thanksgiving,
tree.
Christmas, and
Yeah.
New Year's. Halloween ain't no goddamn holiday. Why we
Halloween
ain't got
is
off?
definitely a holiday.
You said, why we ain't
What
got
you
off?
mean Halloween is not a
Me.
holiday?
How?
Halloween is a holiday.
It's not a Christmas holiday. It's
Not-
not.
no,
Duh,
it's not.
but so Thanksgiving ain't a Christmas holiday.
What?
New Year's Eve ain't a Christmas holiday.
I was with you until you
Valentine's
said
ain't a
that.
Christmas
It's
holiday.
not a Christmas
Yeah,
holiday.
but Halloween,
about?
but Halloween don't fall with the holiday
the
season.
national
Yeah, it
holidays
does.
is
No,
like,
it doesn't.
we ain't never got off.
Let me ask y'all a
Yeah, we don't
question.
go for Halloween.
What are you
Listen,
talking about?
check it out.
And you don't get time and a half when you coming on holiday. on Halloween
Thanksgiving
either.
ain't got no decorations, but Halloween do. So you
Yes,
go
they do.
from
Thanksgiving does
You're
got
a clown.
decorations.
We're
No,
not
they
talking
don't.
about
They got
decorations.
Halloween go from you do your
stuff.
Halloween decorations, then you go into
Christmas.
Thanksgiving, and then Christmas decorations go up. Halloween is a holiday. You
Nobody ever sent you
No,
a
it's not.
Halloween card.
No, it's not.
They have them though.
Exactly.
But they have them.
You ever got a Halloween card?
But they sell
Happy
them.
Halloween.
They have them. A lot of them.
How you gonna-
Yo, by the way, Halloween is a huge holiday.
It is a huge holiday.
You're a Jehovah's Witness. You don't even celebrate that.
Halloween I would say Halloween probably makes the second most money after Christmas.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course it
Between
makes
the
money.
costumes and the
Yes.
cards
Yeah.
and the
But
But
decorations.
nobody, you ain't gotta, charge me more for sending Christmas cards in
Our
October.
kids don't get off school. Nothing.
Halloween is a holiday. I don't know what to
It
tell
is
you.
a
Whatever.
holiday. No, it is a holiday, but I don't think of the holiday season when I think
It's
of
definitely
Halloween.
holiday.
Right. This nigga said Halloween is not a Christmas holiday.
Did y'all celebrate Halloween when you was a Jehovah's Witness?
No, they didn't celebrate nothing. Birthdays, nothing.
So you didn't dress up or
The
nothing.
only difference between Halloween and other holidays is Halloween is not recognized as a federal holiday.
Federal holiday.
But it's a holiday. It's just not recognized
It's
as
a
a federal
holiday, but
Okay.
we don't get off. But all right,
not an
sorry,
official
Mimi.
federal holiday.
Now, if he would have started with that, he could have saved all the argument. I'm sorry. Go ahead, me, man.
Nope, that's it, y'all.
She
So
said,
that's
"That's
your
it."
front page news. I'm Mimi Brown. Follow me at Mimi Brown TV. And for more stories, follow Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app or visit BINnews.com. But I do agree, Envy, it is coming a lot earlier than it usually comes.
Yeah.
October it does feel a little early for this.
Like October 5th. Like, what are we doing? All right. Well, thank you, Mimi.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?